What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love After Lockup, Season 5, Episode 7, Seeing Red. I don't know. It ain't hitting like it's supposed to, but baby, I am so interested in this Red and Nami situation. But before we get into that, girl, let's get into everybody else, okay? Louie and Melissa, get them off the show, okay? Get them off the show. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm sorry to say this, but I just don't see it for them lasting because at this point, Melissa is going to mess it up. She's going to muck it all the way up. And I'm not going to say that Louis not going to do nothing, but I just feel like Melissa going to do something before Louis do, okay? Like, she going to continue to accuse him of doing this and doing that. She don't trust that man as it is. So I just don't understand how come you are trying to make a relationship work, especially long distance for right now, and you don't trust him. You're getting all up in your feelings over the fact that he was dancing with the dance instructor. You are doing the rumba, samba, whatever, no offense, and you have to touch the person. What did you expect? You doing all of this to the point where old boy is at the his old stomping ground where he last had a job at, making you a homemade pizza from scratch. I mean, took the dough, flipped it, rubbed it, reversed it, put it in the shape of a heart, and made you a pizza. Brought it back there to the hotel, and you still in your feelings a little bit. Granted, if it was something really to be pissed off at, I would have been like, you really thought that, the weight of my heart is a little pizza? Honestly, I would have ate a piece. I ain't gonna lie. And I still would have kind of been mad. Depending on what it was that happened. Like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna get upset over no small little offense. I'm gonna be like, girl, okay. And we're gonna get over it. If it's big, then I'm gonna stop talking to you for a minute. Okay? But this stuff, they're dragging it out. All right. This is your last day. I thought this was his last day or her last day there. And she was going to leave the next day. I'm thinking that whenever I hear somebody saying I'm leaving the next day, I feel like they're talking about in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But obviously not. I guess they cool or whatever. Because at this point, I just feel like Melissa is searching for an issue to have a storyline. I just feel like there really is no issue between her and Louis, and she's just doing this so that she could stay on the show. That is all that I feel at this point because I just don't understand. She did take that man to the dentist though. I will say that was cute. That was cute. I just wouldn't think, one thing about me is I do like a pretty face, right? Everybody does, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? But at the same time, you don't have to be so overly beautiful and all this stuff. But one thing that I cannot budge on, because sometimes personality overwhelms or overpowers looks for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a bomb personality, baby. That'll make me fall real quick, okay? But listen. Your teeth messed up, I'm sorry, I can't. Because in my mind, if your teeth are messed up, if they're chopped and screwed looking like you've been eating bricks, like corn on the cob, okay? And you've been spitting and catching bullets with your teeth, I just can't do it because in my mind, it tells me that your breath stink too. I'm just saying, that's how I feel, I just feel that way. Um, So she went to the dentist to go see exactly what they can do for his teeth. Now, granted, he ain't got no insurance, so she had to pay, or they had to pay out of pocket, $150 for that copay. I said $150 for the first visit and all that. I said, damn, get him some Obamacare, something like that. Get him some health care, Medicaid, Medicare, whichever one that the regular people can get, not the old people. Get him some of that because y'all can't be paying all this out of pocket. He ain't got no job or anything like that. Meanwhile, they go in the back, and she basically taking over the whole thing because I guess it's for her. It's not really for him because he don't care. And what I mean about he don't care, she's more of a vanity and looks and an image type of thing. And it's about what she's attracted to more so than what's sufficient for him and what he can afford and what he can keep up with or whatever. The doctor basically said, well, we already know exactly why his teeth look the way that it is. He was on drugs. He was a meth head, all that stuff or whatever. And so, you know, when he was saying he was up in prison, he would have a toothache or whatever. They wouldn't really do nothing. He would need to get some fillings or whatever. They put temporary fillings in and then it'll pop out. And then it'll get to a point where, you know, his teeth will start hurting and they start decaying and everything. And instead of just going ahead and fixing it, they just take the teeth out. So he barely got teeth in his mouth, right? And so the doctor basically said you got two options. Either take all the teeth out, the rest, the remaining, and get some dentures, or to do some implants. Melissa automatically said, no, girl, we ain't doing no dentures because I don't want to see no gummy mouth or whatever. It make me feel like somebody grandpa. I'm with somebody grandpa. I don't want to turn over in the middle of the night and see that you got gums all up in your mouth. Where's the teeth? Okay, you up here like this. Girl, I said, ma'am, honestly, that would not bother me because, you know, for a person like me, like I am not so vain in that sense, but I understand how some may feel. But in this sense, she's thinking about herself. That's just all that it is. It's not necessarily him, because she want him to do the implants, right? They can't do the implants because his sinuses, as they do the x-ray, his sinuses has dropped. I said, oh my God, what? I said, your sinuses can drop like that? Let me go to the doctor. Y'all, I got a dentist appointment next Friday. Next Friday, next week. And I gotta get some fillings put in too. Cause talking about filling popped out, bitch, mine's popped out. And I gotta get that thing popped back in. I said, because y'all know you can get some stuff stuck up in there and then you can get an abscess and it can come deadly. You know what I'm saying? So take care of your teeth. Y'all know, like the teeth, if your mouth is good, that if it's bad, it can affect your heart and all that stuff. I found that stuff out. I said, oh my God, make sure y'all go to the dentist. Okay, I ain't had no problems with that or nothing like that, but I'm just saying. All that is together and connected, right? And Melissa is just like, no, we're not getting dentures. I said, are you serious? Baby, I don't give a damn if you turn around and I see you gummy. Baby, that just tells me that you taking care of yourself to the certain you saw an issue. And what you could afford at that point in time was for them to take them things out and for you to use dentures. So you doing something. I ain't finna be... Melissa, get the hell up out of here. Anyway, moving on from that. Asante and Renee, Renika... Let me just tell you this. At this point in time, I really feel like Renika and Asante were partially a real story and partially set up as a storyline, as a fake story too. I feel like some elements could have been true, and I feel like some elements are fake and put on or exaggerated. Case in point, you get with somebody, you've been kicking it with somebody while they in jail for I don't know how many years, and then you literally pick up your kids and you go to another state. You ain't ever met this person in person, okay? And then you literally uprooted your kids out of their school and out of the people that they know to go meet with and to live with some man who literally don't know you, and you could tell was playing around with other people. I'm sorry, I'm just going to put this out here. Anybody that goes to prison, especially for a lengthy stay, and in my opinion, a lengthy stay is a year plus, okay? You can't tell me that they're not talking to nobody else. You cannot tell me that, especially if you a street nigga or a street woman, okay? You cannot tell me that you're not up in there talking to nobody else. It don't matter. Man, woman, I just feel like people out here talking to other people because they get lonely. They still want to scam. They want to get money somehow to get on their books. And then sometimes they probably play people or they probably do get feelings. Okay? They do the same thing that they kind of probably was doing outside, inside as well. And so that's why I can never. You know what I'm saying? Not while you in prison. Like, I ain't got no problem going with somebody that's out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Just know that I'm not about to be taking care of you. You got to be doing something. You got to be showing me that you know, or I have to see that, you know, that you actually trying to get back on a good foot and everything like that. But being with somebody while they in prison, linking up with somebody while they in, hell no. What type of desperation is that? Not me. Okay. I'm not finna do a prison sentence with you. I ain't do the crime. Okay. And then she just, that part didn't make sense to me. And I said, I know there are some women and some people in general who would do crazy things for love, quote unquote. But really, you uprooting your teenage daughters in their definitive years. Like that, these are the years where they're literally coming into their young womanhood and they need stability and they need to have great examples around them. And you picking them out, waking them up, packing their stuff up to go to Georgia for a dude that's been lying to you this whole time. It just don't make no sense. Okay? As soon as that lady got on the phone and said, oh no, I'm not his auntie, I'm his girlfriend, you didn't have to go get no private investigator. You ain't had to go look up nothing or whatever. And you could have, even if you wanted to stay that night just to confirm or to see something, you ain't even have to bring it up. You ain't even have to bring it up, because as soon as you had sex with him and he woke up the next morning, you wasn't there, or he wasn't there because he had left and he wasn't getting back to you that whole day and a half or so. And you, girl, please, it's time to pack up and it's time to go. That's just all that it was. Freak that private investigator mess, fake. Cause who do that right then and there? Like, it happened way too quick. Way too quick. And unless y'all done had some experience, somebody that can do that, y'all let me know. Cause I ain't never had to use it. I just feel like it takes some time to gather some evidence, okay? I just don't know. But you got that going on. You go to the door. He in a hotel room, girl. If he open up the door, okay, let's say you get to this point, he open up the door and you see that he there, turn your ass around and leave. Ain't no talking or whatever, because you already know what's up. Why are you at the hotel and you not here with me? Because he up there with somebody else. That's just what it is, okay? And, you know, you want to get upset, okay, because you got your feelings hurt. Girl, whatever. You know, telling him, and I could revoke your bail. Okay, bitch, revoke it, because a bitch like me would have been did that as soon as I didn't get in contact with him. I would have been did that. Don't try to play me. Oh, it ain't even all your money. I don't give a damn. It's going to go into all of my pockets, okay? Baby, I paid for it. I put it out there, okay? I'm the one that handed the money over there to them, okay? They gonna hand that shit right back to me, and it's gonna go right back into my account, mine and hers included, okay? And you will never see me again. You will never see me again. That's just how it is. And then he had the nerve to lie and say, I mean, I really did just leave to go see my auntie. She had a phone for me. The producers was like, so that's really your auntie? Yeah, that's my auntie. Now, let me just stop playing. You know, she a childhood friend. She a friend I used to kick it with back in the day or whatever. And, you know, I mean, she got me a phone and all that stuff. And they was like, did you have sex? Yeah, we had sex. Yeah, we had sex. I said, we know. We know. And then he comes out and said, like, bitch, I've been talking to a few people. He said he got a roster. He got his baby mama. And I said, there go your red flag right there. First of all, I'm not finna with somebody that got baby mama's drama. Okay? I just feel like those that's in jail, and this could be me assuming, like, you could just tell who got baby mama drama. You really can just tell. And I can tell that he's still effing around. He's the type that will still mess around with his baby mama, because he's like, regardless of the fact that we not together no more, you still mine. That's still my stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's that, because he literally said, my baby mama who I love, who I'm in love with. And then he got the auntie girl and he had Renika. Those his top 3 rosters. I said, oh my goodness. Girl, anyway, he said, listen, I'm going to just let that go. I mean, I understand that she kind of pissed off right about now, but maybe she can get past it and move on. I said, sir, he didn't care, because it was all a con game. Y'all should have saw it, and we saw this when he got out. Renika was the one that was jumping all up on him. He barely had emotion. Like, he was excited to see her. Go back to that episode, and I think I mentioned that. Okay, but at the same time, when Renika said, did you get out and then you be raw? I said, you let this I don't care what y'all say. I'm sorry. We don't know exactly what goes on in behind the prison walls, okay? We don't know what could have possibly happened or whatever. I'm not saying that something did. I'm not saying that it didn't. I'm just saying be careful, okay? You can say, oh, they test them and all this stuff, whatever. That's fine. But you also still need to be careful and you need to use protection, okay? If you're not going to get both STD tests on both of y'all, or STIs, whichever one you want to call it, on STI panels testing on both of y'all before y'all had sex, at least when you have sex, have a condom on. You let that nigga go into you raw. What if you would have popped up pregnant and now your baby ain't got no daddy because unfortunately he's no longer here? And you want to know what? It was all to try to, I really feel like this storyline was really just kind of fake and to try to kind of like launch her career a little bit, because remember when they first came on Life Out or Love during Lockup, she was more so about her music, right? And then when I first saw about the fact that Asante had passed, somebody sent me the video of her at the funeral and going to talk to the people. She had, I don't know who was recording, but they was following her with the cameras because she put it on her page or whatever. And it was all like a whole big spectacle. Like she was really that bitch. Like she was somebody. Like she was somebody famous or whatever. That's how she was going around acting. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, who the fuck are you? You ain't even with this dude. And that's how I realized, like, this whole storyline got to be fake. I feel like they was all in on it. I feel like they was all in on it, okay? Because I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm just that person. Listen, this is how, you can say I'm cold-hearted or whatever. My father passed away. I ain't cried about it yet. I really, okay? Now, if I ain't gonna cry about that, you mean to tell me somebody that played me and hurt me to my core, you think I'm finna come to their funeral? You think I'm finna come to their funeral and act like I give a damn? Oh, baby, the way my heart turns cold and I just exit you out. Girl, you die, you die. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Girl, it is what it is. I said, y'all, Renika and them, they just playing games. They just playing games at this point. Moving on from that. This whole thing with Chelsea and Mikey. I kind of felt bad for Mikey, but then again, I felt more bad for Chelsea. But at the same time, I felt bad for, I equally felt bad for him. Because when Chelsea first get with Mike, their first night, she wasn't going to give him sex anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because, she already said she's going to make him wait for her own reasoning and because of her own trauma. Understandable, and I actually appreciate that. I honestly do. I wouldn't go 4 months, but I honestly appreciate the whole waiting, not just going ahead as soon as they get out, bang bang boogie. You know what I'm saying? But you got that going on, right? And then she gets sick that first night, okay? And he has to go see the PO the next day, or not the PO, the lawyer, right after that, okay? Because they had already sent the PO, got the information about what could happen when he want to travel over there to, do his parole transfer to Ohio, right? So he was outside the next day after that, and he was just basically like, he's just a little sexually frustrated. Understandable. You've been in jail for a while, some years, and you got this woman that you're, attracted to, and physically attracted to, sexually attracted to, and you kind of probably put it in your mind that you probably might get some, and this first time in a long time that you didn't slept next to a woman, had that flesh on you, and is right there in your proximity, right there in your face, and you can't do nothing about it. I do like the fact that he's not telling her that he's frustrated, okay, that, they ain't give up the goods yet. But at the same time, he's trying to be understanding, but she's not letting him in. And I understand exactly why she's acting the way that she's reacting, because of the situation. And I'm saying that because I honestly would have just did the same thing. One thing about me is that, first of all, she said that she missing her kids. She didn't sleep well because, she was up thinking about her kids, and she probably was still feeling a little bit bad. And so her friend Gio calls her, FaceTimes her. He's watching her kids. They've been friends since they were like in middle school, young kids themselves. And she's watching her kids. Well, he's watching her kids, and he says that the kids were sick too. Okay, and I'm like, damn. So I'm thinking like, did they have a bug? Is it the vid or something? Like, what's going on? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? But it could be something that, somebody picked up something like a little cold and they just transferred it or whatever. Chelsea probably got sick because she was probably just stressed out or whatever, just the anticipation and stuff, that the whole situation that was happening. But then Gio had said, I got your mail and I got your letters, right? And she was like, girl, sir, what letter you talking about? Now, see, I was a little confused. Y'all be letting people open up your mail like that? Because Gio said he had read the letter already before she said, open it up and read it to me. I said, bitch, what? It was a letter from the SSI. I said, what's going on? That's the benefit office, okay? Baby, they said that, girl, everything cut off. Everything cut off. I said, God damn. And she got so in her feelings, and she got so frustrated, and she got so, it's one of those feelings y'all already know. I understood where Chelsea was coming from, because one thing that I have a fear about is being broke, not being able to pay my bills, not being able to, take care of myself or whatever. And so when something goes wrong unexpectedly and it's out of my control, I was shut down just like she did, okay? And I would get so frustrated to the point that I can't do anything but to shut down, right? And that's exactly what Chelsea did. She didn't want Mike up in there. Mikey trying to figure out what's going on, and finances will really do people in, okay? It really does. It is a stress thing. It is a trigger. And she was just like, how am I supposed to take care of my kids? How am I supposed to pay my bills? Because not only, and we can't say, that she dependent on this or whatever. She does have a job too, okay? But she's probably getting the benefits because she is hearing impaired. She's a deaf woman, okay? I hope I'm not being politically incorrect, because y'all know people be. Okay, she's hearing impaired, okay? And she probably has some other things going on that she get SSI for, SSA, all of that. Then, she said she has the food stamps and all that stuff. She gets stuff from her father's workers' comp, all of this. And I have no problem when it's situations like this, because we actively see her actually doing something. Like, we seen that she was in a job and all that stuff, and she's just not, but sometimes it's just not enough. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, I feel for her. Mikey was trying to understand what was going on. He couldn't get nothing out of her. Like, he understood that it was a money thing. And he was like, why you ain't tell me? She was like, nigga, I just found out. And then once he asked that question, baby, I would have been pissed off right then and there. Why you ain't tell me? Girl, sir, did you just see what I just found out too? I literally just found out 2 seconds before you did. Girl, I said, leave her alone right quick, Mikey. Go step out. When she said, go out there into the hallway, okay? Like, just go. Baby, she shushed him out that room like he was 6 years old. I said, oh my God. Girl, she was frustrated as hell. And then he had to go to the lawyer so that he can see if he got a claim or whatever about what happened, the negligence that's happened to him when he was in prison, when he had a stroke. Girl, he wanted her to come up in there so bad. She was like, no, girl, go. Okay? Like, I honestly, I wouldn't have wanted her to come up in there, because she probably would have been just sitting there like, you up here talking about getting some money. Meanwhile, my stamps and all my stuff just cut off and all this stuff. I wouldn't want that energy up in there, okay? Positive vibes only. But basically, the lawyer is a type of lawyer where if I get a settlement, I get paid. If I don't, you don't have to pay me, or you don't have to pay that much, you know what I'm saying? But basically, he does have a case. Honestly, I feel it, and I feel like they can prove that, okay? The prisons might do some shady stuff, but the doctors probably give you the real stuff, because that's where they need to go, because they said that man had a stroke out there playing baseball, and then he said he felt the whole right side of his face, his body just go numb. He said it was a painful type of numbness, okay? And then at that point, he told them, and even the other inmates was like, something wrong with him. Baby, the nurses really wasn't doing nothing. Then they finally realized that something was going on and that you need to get him to the hospital. They called the ambulance, and then the COs and all that canceled that and just took him in a van. I said, nigga, what? And then when they got up in there, they had to wait until, baby, they ain't just take him in the van. They hurried up and they I don't even say hurry up. They made him put on his jail jumpsuit, the orange, and lock that motherfucker all the way up, chain gang up in this beach. And they get to the hospital, the nurse and the doctor that was there, they was like, take these goddamn handcuffs off him before this man die. I said, oh my goodness, baby. You know, his basic human rights, that's what it be messing me up. I understand that these people be doing some fucked up shit that be getting them up into prison or whatever, prison and jail. But just because of that, I do feel like they still are or should get the same, you know, if something is wrong with them, check their health and take it seriously. Maybe I probably feel different depending on the freaking crime that they did and if they showed repentance. Either way, you got that going on. And basically, once the case gets started, they go to the discovery process. He's not really gonna see any money right away. He thought he was gonna see some money like in the next month or so. The lawyer said, baby, give it about 9 months, 8 to 9 months, almost a year. Okay. And when he came outside and told Chelsea this, and he was trying to understand, like, okay, Chelsea, now what, girlfriend? You been giving me a lot of fever for the past few hours, and I just need to understand, why are you mad at me? Like, are you mad at me? What did I do? He's trying to get understanding, right? Baby, Chelsea said, he said, listen, I'm just stand outside and get some air. And she was like, all right. He was like, I'm not gonna get back up in that car if you acting like this. Bitch, Chelsea turned that bitch around and roll off. I said, now, Chelsea, why you do that to Mikey? I feel like you taking your frustration out on that man. That man ain't do nothing to you yet, girl. Hitting the key word is yet. And I just said, Mikey said, listen, if she gonna do this and she ain't gonna turn around, baby, I'm over and done with this. I said, oh, this all that it take? This all that it take? All right. Meanwhile, we get to Sheree and Anthony. Now, let me tell you something. It is something about Anthony and his, you know, he be sitting there, his eyes be all like a little squinty a little bit. And then he got that little New York accent and all that. You know, he just comes out really, you know, he'll beat a nigga ass if you need to. Okay, and he won't think twice about it. I don't know. Something about it I like, okay? I said, you know, maybe, listen. I just like the aggressive type. I don't know what it is. Maybe because in my mind, in the way that I live out my life and probably how people see me, I probably come off aggressive or I have this intimidating stance. I don't understand why, because some people be like, I don't be wanting to say nothing because you be looking like, you be looking this and you be looking, girl, I just be sitting there, okay? But at the same time, you know, to have somebody else throw that back at me, because that's why I like aggressive women, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is... Ooh, you know, like, bitch, shut the... Well, don't call me no bitch, because then I'm gonna hurt your feelings, okay? I mean, like, you know, you shut your mouth up. Like, I'm talking to you. Who you talking to? I'm talking to you. Because I said, oh, okay, you gonna do that? Like, because leave me in the state of, when we get into it, I don't know whether or not to be turned on, to be pissed off, or be both. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it be. But something about Mr. Anthony, you know, he gives... Yeah, I was that nigga out there on the streets or whatever. I'm telling y'all, if I was straight, I definitely, y'all would have been like, Ashley, what nigga from the streets you with now? I was like, you know me so well. That just would have been me. Okay, I just know it. And I hate that. You know, I know somebody be like, aim higher. I do. I just couldn't see myself with a straight-laced person. I don't know why. Anyway, maybe it's because of the environment that I grew up in. I don't know. But anyway, we all the tail end of this conversation with his mama, and then he talked to Sheree about it. And basically, his Sheree's twin brother comes over, give a little conversation to you know, Anthony about, you know, why you with my sister and all this stuff and woo woo. You know, that talk that they do. Talking about this marriage stuff. Now he was like, now how come I ain't know that y'all was finna get married and we ain't getting no notification about it, no heads up and all that stuff. He was like, I know, man. You know, he was like, cause look, what, my blessings don't matter or something. He was like, yeah, your blessings do. Like, I got your blessings now. I said, wait, I asked after the fact. I said, well, technically speaking, it ain't after the fact because them niggas ain't married. Okay, they are not married. I said, now, Sheree, you lost me when you did that whole fake marriage certificate thing. Because what was the point? What was the point? Are you out here trying to get something that you're not supposed to be trying to get, and that's why you faked the marriage license? I'm confused as to why we had to fake it. Okay, you know, and for her son to have not seen him before, like in person, at least that's what they trying to tell us, had already seen him. Why is it when the son came in, now mind you, he said, I can't wait to meet Lil Richie or whatever. I can't wait to meet him and all that stuff. Why is it that they was dressed in the same outfit? He had on his white t-shirt, undershirt. Little boy had on his little tank, you know, white tank, and they had on the same shorts. The same, because I had to I said, are they the same? Now, did y'all coordinate this? Or what's this Sheree's doing? Okay, like, what's going on here, you know? And so I do know at one point they did talk about the fact that Sheree, with Anthony mama was like, you know, because Sheree, she just like me, okay? You know, she go from 10 to 20,000. Baby Sheree was so offended, and the brother even had to say, no, she not saying that you want to be her. She was like, cause girl, I don't want to be you. And then the mama said, cause you can never be me, bitch. I like his mama. His mama is a mess, okay? She remind me of Jaleel White. Like, she could be Jaleel White mama. Jaleel White. For real. Look at him. And I Steve Urkel for those that don't know. But baby, he get to talking, and he was talking about the boy's daddy and saying, you know, yeah, I'm gonna have a talk with him because, you know, he needs to be there more in his life and all that. Baby, first of all, you're not gonna tell me no stuff like that. I don't care if it's true or not. I don't know who you are, and you just got out of jail. You're not finna come up in here and tell me what I need to do, okay? And this whole thing about the party, oh, he got permission from the actual parole officer that he could stay out for 1 o'clock in the morning. And let me just tell you this, Sheree, I seen the preview for next week, and you storming off and driving off after the whole confrontation between your baby daddy and your boyfriend. Baby, that's your fault. Okay, we already knew, and you can't get mad at the stuff that's gonna pop off because you set this up. All right. Meanwhile, they go getting the ring and stuff like that. Baby, when the mama saw that $1,500 ring, she was like, I mean, that's cute or whatever. I forget what she said. And he was like, what you mean about that? It's small. She said, bitch, get something bigger. Like, what's going on, you know? But he said, freak all that. I don't know. He just, maybe it's the New York in him. I gotta like Anthony, bitch. No, because if I was straight, I swear to God, I'd be that bitch that be always arguing. Nigga, what you say? And you ain't gonna talk to me like that. Yeah, you know, how you ever seen my black folks? We look at Hood Cinnamon, and y'all see how they be with Baby Boy. There it is. That scene with Yvette and Jody. I hate you. I hate you. And then next thing you know, they fucking, that's just how it's gonna be. That's how it is with me anyway. But you know, I'm telling you, I'm weird like that. That aggression and shit is a turn on. Moving on from that, they gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? And if I miss something, girl, don't nobody care. Cause all the mess that's gonna happen is gonna happen next week, okay? Moving on from that, Andy and freaking Brittany. I'm not finna spend too much time on this. Andy is a liar. Brittany is showing her colors, okay? Here's the thing. I don't see it for neither one of them. Brittany is showing that she is not in this relationship, or if she even started the relationship off as to actually being there for him or wanting to get with him, that ain't what the motive is no more. I truly feel at this point, and I felt like this in the beginning. That's why I said, he was stupid anyway for being with somebody that was in prison, especially somebody that had a drug problem, whatever. I'm gonna need her to just take her ass on and just to tell that man that she didn't want him, because we ain't have to get this far. Okay, this man is dumb as hell. All right. Brittany played that man. He allowed himself to be played, and he was in a sense, probably told her some stuff, and then tried to do the complete opposite. Just like Brittany said, baby, I feel like you thought that you was gonna get a housewife, okay? You told me all this stuff while we was up in prison, and now you want to flip that shit, and you want me to be under your control, okay? Because she was like, what about the car? He was like, yeah, the car is yours, okay? And so you could take me to work, until I can get my own. I said, what? And she was like, what about the title? He was like, the title, it's no title because it's financed. He was like, then how is the car yours and how is the car mine? It was like, I'm the one that got my name on it that's paying the stuff. She was like, see, this is all about control, okay? This is all about control. But I said, did you actually think that man was going to outrightly buy a car for you and that it would have no notes or whatever and just put your name on it? No, come on now. Let's be real about that, Brittany. And then she asking about the $700 that he hasn't given her because he was supposed to give her the $1,200 and only gave her $500, and then was saying that his account got hacked and all that stuff. She was like, are you broke? And I'm sitting here like, Brittany. Granted, you raising a couple of good questions, but it's just, you've already told us that you're frustrated with him. You basically told us that you're disgusted by this man and you don't like him. But now you finna come up here because that man basically convinced her, or tried to convince her, instead of just saying, okay, I'm gonna let you have time to yourself. Oh, we can go fishing. Oh, I can fix you some breakfast. And then he fixing pancakes and stuff. And she was like, I thought you said you didn't like pancakes. And it was like, I don't, but, I'm trying something new, trying to accommodate you and all this stuff. She was like, well, how about you accommodate yourself? How about you start doing the stuff that you actually, I said, be real. That's basically what Brittany wanted him to do. Be who you are, okay? Don't try to change who you are for me. But then you start asking about the money. You start asking about the car. And I'm sitting here like, now, okay, if I was that type of person, I'd be like, all right, well, maybe she just want to know because he did say these things, and just trying to see the little progress on it. But then when she said, he was like, I can get it to you on Monday when I go to the bank. And she was like, well, how come you can't go get it right now? Because you can't take out more than $500 on the weekend. And she was like, no, I'm pretty sure that's not true. And I said, that's not true. But, I said, why are you so concerned? And how you know? Technically, you only been in jail for 2 years. You ain't really missed much. But I was just like, girl, it's coming off like you was just really in this. You trying to get what was told to you that you was going to get. That's what it's feeling like. And you trying to jet. I just want you to say that you don't fuck with this nigga, okay? Get him out your misery. But let me tell you something. When he said, you want to see my banking statement? You want to see my account? When she said, are you broke? And she wasn't believing that he wasn't broke. And it had like, he pulled up his banking account, and he had like $2,755, maybe 35 cents at the end. And she was like, that's it? I said, bitch. I said, first the fucking all, that's it? He said, yeah, $3,000. Okay, I said, first of all, it wasn't $3,000, but I see how you rounded up. But at the same time, he said it like, I'm good. What's the issue? And I'm sitting here like, yeah, bitch, what's the issue? You up here, she said that like, you expected to see $15,000. I had $15,000 in my account at one point. I'm going to touch that again. Let me tell you something. When I told you, like, concert season wiped my ass out, girl, I got to build my shit back up. But it was worth it. I ain't struggling, but it was worth it, baby. I said, what the fuck did you expect to see up in his account? Because first of all, Andy did more than I would have did. Because, bitch, I'm not finna show you shit, okay? That's one, all right? You can take my word for it if you don't want to. Get your ass the fuck out. You're staying in my place rent-free bored and all, and you're eating my food. You ain't got to contribute to nothing, and you up here, girl, get the hell on, okay? Because now it's feeling scammy, okay? Even more so than it already did. And she said she looked at that 2,700 with disgust, bitch. I ain't gonna say so, but see, Andy, you's a liar. Now I don't know how your bank go. Now I got Chase. I don't know who you got. Okay, and if this is how it is with some of your banks or whatever, y'all can confirm it in the comments. But the way that I do my shit, once you realize that somebody done hacked your stuff now, or took your card and used your stuff or whatever, as soon as you see that, you can call them, because 9 out of 10, depending on who you banking with, they got customer service 24/7, and what they would do is they would automatically cut your thing off. And like if you got Chase and they seeing discrepancies, they will send you a fraud alert, okay? And then you just call and make sure that you didn't check this purchase, you didn't make this purchase or whatever, and they'll just cut your card off and then send you a new one. Okay, send you a whole new one with a different number, all of that stuff. And then he talking about something. You did tell us that you couldn't get no money out your bank and give her the rest of the $700 for that 12 because of the simple fact that your bank account got hacked and all that stuff. Now, the way that you said that was like you was getting something done about it. You know what I'm saying? Because that'd be the only reason why you couldn't take nothing out. Now, here's the thing. You probably couldn't use your card or whatever, but they would have turned that bitch off and you would have been able to get the money if you go to the bank, okay, inside the bank, because you got your account number, right? Okay, that's how you work with Chase, because I've done that before. Recently, well, not recently, this is 2023. When I moved up in here, that winter, somebody had, and they was doing it, they was like, I don't know, it was like, $1 here, $5 here, $1 here, $5 here. It was like really crazy stuff. And I said, what the fuck is this? And yeah, it was some fraud stuff. So, and it was building up a little bit, and I was just really confused by it. And as soon as I caught it, and that's how they get you, because it be small stuff too, because you don't be like paying attention. I instantly called Chase. They said, bitch, let's cut this shit off. Right then and there. And they said, girl, we about to send you a new card in the mail in the next couple of weeks. Okay, it took like 3 to 5 days, 3 to 5 business days, or 5 to 7 business days. Either fucking way, it took a week or so. Okay, for me to get mine. But you can still use your shit if you go to the get some money out if you go to the actual bank. All right, they already put that shit in the system. You know that this happened and all this stuff. I said, bitch, who the fuck are you banking with, Mr. Andy? Cause you are lying. I don't care what nobody said. That man was sitting there lying his ass off, and then he was like, "Yeah, I did have fraud. Look at this. See, 100."
That's what I thought.
Okay, girl. Me too. He was like, "Look, it was $100 here. It was $100 there. I don't gamble. I don't do this." Okay, well maybe I didn't gamble before, but this ain't me. I said, "Bitch," and she said, "I thought you had already sent it in." He was like, "No, I haven't." I said, so you not gonna say nothing about your card being, or your account being hacked, so you say, to your company, so that it won't happen again? You're gonna keep it open so it can keep on happening? I said, Andy, your card wasn't hacked. So now I gotta give Brittany her props, stand corrected, because she said she thinks she was lying about that because he did this before when she was in jail. Brittany caught that, and he just proved that, yes, he's a liar. Okay? These two need to just, and he gonna get mad. Take this off. I said, first of all, pull your shirt down. Okay? Us gut people, we don't need to be having that all out like that. Okay? Not for the public viewing. Okay? Like, just, girl, sir, what? He had the nerve to get mad. I said, you got mad because that lady caught you up in a lie. I said, y'all kind of meant for each other. Both liars and scammers. He playing her, she playing him. What the fuck? Meanwhile, baby, let's get to Nami. Somebody said in the comments. No, was it the comments or was it, yeah, it was in the comments. Girl, there's like the silence. When she was like, you know, he's gonna be out anytime now. She irks me. I'm so sorry. It's that She has this sing-songy, whimsical type voice, and it just, I said, girl, we finna watch a Disney movie or something like that. Like, what's going on? It's bothering me. It's bothering me. That's what makes me not really, I wanted to like my Native American sister. I really did. I really did. But y'all know already, and y'all finna hear it again. Ever since we realized and they showed us, they should never have showed me that she took the ancestors' heirlooms and sold them off for less than $500 to come out there for this man who ain't just talking to her. Okay? Baby, that pissed me off so bad. I said, girl, you left the nastiest taste in my mouth. Okay? Y'all remember that stuff? I don't know why this just came to my mind. Y'all remember on Free Willy? Remember, I don't know, was it Free Willy 2? It was Free Willy 2. And something was wrong with I think Willie's sister or whoever, and she was sick, and Randolph had went and made his because he's Native American, so he came and made his stuff, and he was putting it on the tongue, and he had put some on old boy's hand. He was like, ugh, I can taste it in my mouth like that. Girl, that's how it is for me. But that ain't no healing stuff what you did to us, Jonomi. Your ancestors need to come and haunt you for real, because that ain't right. Over, I said a jailbird at that. They've been in jail all this time and they ain't got nothing to do but talk game. Talk game and get their game up and perfect it. He been in there for 10 years. But baby, when that nigga finally came out, Red didn't look too bad. Okay, I said, I was a little confused. But I was like, all right, Red kind of decent or whatever. He ain't ugly. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to be rough, but he really wasn't. I said, you get a little retwist. You get a little lining and all that stuff. Get a little shade. He look decent. He good enough. They look cute together. I ain't going to lie. They look cute together. But the fact, I really thought that he was going to be like, who the fuck? You want to know the reason why I thought that? Because when he came out, he was giving everybody else hugs. I said that girl was just sitting there like this. Like, when is it going to be my turn? Do he see me? Baby. And when he finally went over there to her, hugged her, and the first thing they did was kiss. And I mean, they was getting down. I said, oh my God, I was the family like this. When they was up in that parking lot and they did it again and you can hear the sounds and stuff, the mama was just like, disgusted. I said, he was like, this my baby, this my girl, I don't see myself with nobody else. I want to grow old with her. And I said, girl, stop, sir, stop. I gotta stop calling everybody girl. I hope nobody take offense to that, because it's just like I call everybody bitch, or I just say bitch all the time. That's the same way with girls. It just come out so easily these days. Baby, I said, stop lying. Stop lying. And they're going to tell us that, he been talking to some other women. Baby, they had, and Joe Nami is so freaking naive. I understand that there are times that you don't want to cause conflict. And I feel like she's doing this because she still feels the guilt about her cheating on this man and having a baby. With one of those moments that she cheated. And so she's just like, well, I cheated on him and I brought a baby into this world that wasn't his. And so therefore, if he tell me whatever's going on, I'm gonna believe whatever it is that he said. Because, the mama said when they was going to eat, right? It was like, they was eating that baby. Joe Nami was fucking that crab up. Mama said, so, what about, I did cheat and all that, but, he, I never do it again, and, he gonna still be here for me, you know what I'm saying, and, Red, you ain't tell me nothing about no women that you was talking to or whatever, but if you say that it's just your friends and all that stuff, and that's what it is, and you can look me in my eye, give me some butter sauce, okay. You can look me in my eyes and you can tell me that, they ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm going to believe you. I said, what? Because the mama said, when they brought up the whole thing about the baby and how that affected him and all that stuff, she was like, well, did you tell her that you was getting money and talking to other women? He said, no. She said, why? And I was like, I didn't feel like you needed to know because that was one of those moments where I said that I was going, hey, you out here doing your thing, I'm going to do my thing. But, it ain't nothing deep like that. It's just my friends and all that stuff. Now, see, on the one hand, I get his logic when he said at the end, when he was out there trying to call whoever he was trying to call and she didn't answer the phone, he was like, I would rather talk to women because I've been around men for 10 years, okay? Understandable. But what else you doing with those women? And if you fucking them, that's understandable too, okay? Like, how the hell you think I'm finna get out and I'm finna just... What? I'm not finna just be out here under the radar and just be wifed up and... No, I'm finna fuck around. Baby, she was fucking those crab legs up. I said, baby, turn the camera on. You are making yourself a mukbang. Monetize that bitch. Okay? But anyway, girl, it's about to be some hurt feelings. I can't wait till we get to that episode where Janami finally see what's going on. And she was, because in the preview for the season, they had showed she was throwing his shit out there on the floor. I'm sorry, it's funny. I was about to say it's not funny, but it is, okay? But anyway, that is Love After Lockup. You guys tell me how y'all feel about it, and I will see y'all later. Baby, the way I be stretching shit out, even if I feel like the stuff be lackluster, I be making myself, I be cracking myself up. I don't care. Anyway, let me go get my clothes out the dryer. I will see y'all later. Peace.